will cry. Look at your hero, waiting to die. All the nation, burn and destroy them. The non-believer, burn and destroy them. All of the generals, burn and destroy them. The holy order, rise and destroy. Oh, war cry.
Today's outfit is brought to you by The Stress. So thank you, The Stress, and thank you, Craig, and thank you, all the boys, for the wardrobe for this episode. I appreciate it. And connecting to audio. Okay. Hello.
Hello, Roosta.
Oh my goodness. There you are.
Jesus, man, how hard is that?
God, my Lord.
How hard is that?
I almost want a colonoscopy instead.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great, man. How are you doing?
Yeah, we're all right, buddy. Yeah, we're all right. Got hearing out some Led Zeppelin in here. We blasted out, man. Yeah.
Back the phone off a little bit.
See you, yeah.
Back it
Hey?
off a little bit. You're a little too close. I'm like, look at there you are. I was like checking out your nose hairs.
Yeah, not bad. Rooster, it's very quiet. Can you turn the audio up?
Yeah, I can turn there. Testy.
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah,
Testing.
it's very quiet. Can you hear me
Hello?
all right?
Testy.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you great.
I can hear you, yeah.
Hello?
Oh, yeah,
Tessie.
I can hear you, Rooster.
Yeah, we're good.
I've got you, buddy.
Okay, good. Well, welcome to the Rooster Show. We have today Screaming Dead, man. Oh, it's awesome, man. Good to have you here. It says Don Diego.
Good,
Is that
good
your
to be here.
Is Don Diego your real name?
No, Sam.
Sam, of course. Don Diego.
Sam Bignell.
You know who Don Diego is, right? From
Yeah.
Minor Threat.
No, Don Diego de la Vega is Zorro, the Fox.
Oh, wonderful. There was also a Don Diego that was a bass player for Minor Threat.
Ah, right. Oh, yes, I know the band. Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah.
But
He broke
Don
off. You know the Beat Mistress.
Yes.
Death Ride 69, the band Death Ride 69.
Yes.
Don Diego was actually in that project as well with Beat Mistress.
Ah, righty hoes. Hey, right, fire away then, Rooster.
Okay, yeah. So tell me about yourself. Tell me, how long has been Screaming Dead been around?
I'll tell you what, Rooster.
How was it born?
We were formed in really 1980, hell of a long time ago when we were teenagers, and then we had a lot of success in the UK, and then the era really ended and we split, and we got back together about 9 years ago, and it's just been crazy since then.
Wonderful. So did you come from a musical background, like family, like your siblings?
Yeah, my mother.
Oh, your mother. What did she play?
She played piano, and my dad played the accordion, oddly enough. So yeah,
awesome.
badly I might have, but my mum was quite good on the piano.
That's wonderful. I love playing piano. It's so soothing, I guess is the word for me when I play.
Yeah, not the way I play it, Rooster.
Of course not. It's more like angst when you play it. Yeah.
It's more like chopsticks, I can tell you. It's bloody awful, but there you go.
That's funny. So is your mom from England? Is she from out there?
Well, yeah, my grandmother was Spanish, so that's why also I pay homage to my name, Don Diego, is in honor of a small amount of Spanish roots as well.
You know, I can actually see the Spanish in you. Yeah, a little bit.
I think
Yeah.
I think it's in the hair. There
Yeah.
you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not so frightened close up, but I'm more frightened close up.
That's awesome.
But
I
we're
love your
halfway
hair,
through
man.
rehearsals.
So, or do you more? Do you play other instruments besides piano and chopsticks?
No, I actually don't play anything. That's why I play any instrument I've tried to pick up really badly,
So
but
you're the
the
writer.
guys no
You
the guys do everything really. I'm just a useless bastard that fronts it all.
oh, come on. You can't be that mean to yourself, buddy.
No, I don't mind. No. I'm the front man, so that's where it comes.
So you had an injury not that long ago. How you healed up? Was
Sorry,
you had an injury not that long ago? How did that happen? Was it your
we
leg
had a
or something?
history.
Your
Hey,
what? Your what?
what did you say, Rooster? We had a history.
No, oh yeah, no. You said that you got injured recently.
Yeah. No, I have damaged my leg
Yeah,
really badly.
tell me about that.
Here we go. Just here, you can
Oh,
see
okay,
that.
yeah. Ah, ooh,
I'll show you that. But I snapped the tendon in my leg. So
oh,
basically, I was on morphine for like 3 months.
ah.
Absolutely horrendous stuff.
Yes, it is.
That was
Yes, sir.
a horrible, horrible drug. But I couldn't walk for 3 months.
Damn,
It's all right now, though. I can perform again.
that's awesome. That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you. So you've been working on writing some new stuff, some new Screaming
Yeah, we
Dead.
got loads of new stuff. New album's been doing really well.
Okay,
Have
I
you
did. Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
have you got the new album, Rooster?
Honestly, I do not. I didn't even know
Hey,
it existed. I honestly just looked on iTunes and I just saw the ones that are always on there. I didn't see the new one yet.
yeah, you need to go on Spotify and check out Ride with the Dead. It's
Okay.
done really well. It got in the top 50 of like Britain's most prestigious magazine, Viva La Rock. It got to number 36 as the top albums of the year.
But yeah,
30, 36 in the top 100, and that we're really chuffed with that.
good for you, man. That's awesome. So that's on Spotify. Wonderful. I'll check that out.
Yeah, you can
I
get it on
got you guys played
Spotify.
on my Spotify. You guys are on my Spotify playlist. So yeah, I got you.
Good. Well, I see you got in the background. You've got what have you got in the background? Yeah, you got the yeah. That was an experimental album, Rooster. That
Really?
was that was right. That was Death Rides Out. That was more gothicy, more electronicy. But now we've gone back to our horror punk roots.
Oh, wonderful. That's good. Because yeah, this album is actually on the Gothic playlist on Spotify because I thought it was more darker. It was more death rock. You know, I don't call
Yeah,
it goth. I call it more death rock because yeah,
you
more.
hear you hear the new album, you'll love it, Rooster.
Yes,
It's
sir.
just
I
bang.
will be on that as soon as I get done with you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ride with the Dead is the one you want. That's the one that's been tearing up the well, everyone who's been buying that has been loving it, so we're really proud of it.
Okay, well, tell me about it. When was that released? And tell me what's going on with it.
We released it in June. We had an album launch in our hometown of Cheltenham. Cheltenham, incidentally, is where Brian Jones was from, and he's buried here. Brian Jones, the guy that formed the Rolling Stones and
I
Giles
see your
Coleman.
nose. Back up a little bit.
Ah,
You keep doing that.
how's that?
I mean, that's a little too far. You can come a little right there. Perfect. I was
How's that?
looking right
Is
up
that
your
okay?
nose.
There you go. I
Hey,
don't want
there's
to
that
frighten
little
you.
booger.
Just got, just got over a really bad bout of flu. That's why I'm feeling and looking terrible. But there you go.
It's all right, man. It's okay. we're feeling good together, man. We're feeling good together. So tell me about
But,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, Brian Jones from Cheltenham and Jazz Coleman's from Cheltenham from Killing Joke.
Yeah, yeah.
So, there's quite a few notable people from here. And of course, the Screaming Dead as well. Get in. But yeah, we did it. Pete Newdeck, a guy called Pete Newdeck produced it, and he's worked with Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, and people like that.
That's good names. Tell me about
So,
the early days of Screaming Dead, the early days. Like when you first started, were you a little scared getting the project going, or
no,
did
no.
you? No,
But
you were pretty confident right
basically,
off the bat.
basically in the UK, everybody just wanted to be in a band after the punk explosion, really led by the Sex Pistols. They completely changed the landscape in the UK.
Yeah, yeah,
Everybody just wanted to be in a band, and a lot of bands were just sort of all sounding the same and doing the same thing. But we had a common interest in horror, and so we started writing songs about horror themes. And
yeah.
instead of singing like government stuff and anti this and anti that, we thought, right, sod it, we'll start singing about Dracula and vampires and things
Hell yeah,
like that.
hell yeah.
But it's what
Horror
we
punk,
kind of
man. Yeah, it's called horror punk for a reason.
Yeah, that's exactly. There you go, Rooster. My rings, not an act. The earring as well. Yeah, yeah. It's all
Yeah,
about skulls and it's all about skulls and death for us.
and Grim Reapers and good
We
stuff
are,
like
yeah, but
that.
not in a heavy metal way. We're certainly not into heavy metal. I can tell you
That's good. I got a band actually in Texas called some Rebel Flesh, and they're
that.
actually
Right.
horror punk. Yeah, they're pretty good people,
Well,
man. Really good friends
well
with those guys.
so you
Rebel,
know what, Rooster? This is. I mean, people don't like this, and quite a few Misfits fans really get their backs out.
yeah,
Um, More like the new ones, not the old ones. Um, but we were actually, I mean, there were loads of horror punk bands, and we'll know that the Misfits were a band that was playing punk music and singing horror
yeah,
themes.
yeah,
But we actually were credited as being the first band that actually used the term. I know people don't really like that, but it was never used. We used it on our first single in 1981, Horror Punk.
yeah.
And if you can find that term anywhere else, Rooster, I'll be amazed because we were the first, and we're credited as well as being the
Wow.
band that used the name first. I say we were not the first horror punk band by any means. We're not saying that, but we use the term.
Ah, that's good. That's good. That's actually pretty cool. Great history right there, man. And you guys have a same lineup of people that, or do you have a different lineup?
Yes,
Same lineup.
yes,
Okay.
yeah. Well, well. The drummer is the very original drummer. That he was
Okay.
actually joined the Screaming Dead before I did. So when we were recruiting the band, he was just in it before me, and Pete Maslach was rhythm guitarist, and Baz Clark was also a. We've all known each other for about 40 years.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. That's great. That's good to hear because I hate it when bands break up, because of stupid reasons. So wonderful. So your new material, you're pretty happy with the lyrics and all that you wrote?
Yeah, we love it. We re-recorded some of the the old songs as well, but we've done them in our new style. I mean, we've got a much harder hitting style now.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you see any live reviews, you'll see that in the UK we're getting very popular again. I mean, we play in the States a lot, as you know, Rooster.
Yeah, yeah, sir. Yes. Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. So what would you consider your main influences for Screaming Dead? You say like five artists that are
Do you really want to? You can have influences and sound absolutely nothing like these bands, but
of
personally,
course.
from
Of
my
course.
own, from well, all our perspective of the whole band, it's I would say the catalyst for all of us was the Sex Pistols.
Yes, sir. Okay, definitely, yep. Definitely
without
respect them.
without without a shadow of a doubt. And and just about every band that came from that punk era, has its roots in punk. Also, the Clash were very influential. The Damned, you know, Buzzcocks, Ramones actually were a great influence on young British punk rockers.
Actually, yeah, they had a major influence out there. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I hear
probably
a
the
lot
best.
of the Oi bands, especially that really appreciate the Ramones. It's
Well, they were a fantastic. They
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 were.
just encapsulated the sound of like pop punk. But you know what I mean? They were the real deal. They were fantastic live as well, Rooster. I saw them a couple of times back in the day. Absolutely amazing.
Yes, I was always blown away with Johnny, how he would play guitar and not have any no leads or anything, just rocking it, man. He was an
That's
awesome
it.
guitarist, just amazing. So
I mean,
your creative process with your music, what do you consider is your creative process? Do you guys just out drinking one night come up with something, or do you kind of come
not
up with a philosophy of how to write an album?
not really. It's just like a kind of collective of ideas. We have principal songwriters, that in the band, and then you kind of work it together. I mean, at this moment in time, Baz Clark and Mazzy,
Yeah, yeah.
the bass player and the guitarist are writing. Baz comes up with the main idea. There are his songs, but Maz is such a great guitarist. He'll throw in his licks, and the two just work really well together.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And then you bring it all together. That's the process.
That's wonderful. So, how did the name Screaming Dead come about? Tell me about how that the name came.
It's actually
Wonderful
taken
name,
from a.
brilliant name, by the way. Very
Thank you.
catchy.
Well, sometimes I was actually used to cringe about it, but it's actually from a film.
Ah,
It's from a really old horror film, which is what I mean in England, or what I could say because we are English. We used to watch these films. They were on all the time when we were growing up, called the Hammer horror films. Are
yes,
you
sir.
familiar with them?
Yep,
It
yep.
was like Christopher Lee,
I have heard of
and
them.
yeah, and we all just used to watch. So they're still shown all the time, And I also love, from my own personal viewpoint, I love Lon Chaney. Never that keen on Bella Lugosi, which people are going to probably recoil in horror. I didn't think he was a great actor, you know. I
Yeah, yeah.
thought he was quite corny looking, but certainly Lon Chaney as the wolf. Now, we haven't got a song about a werewolf yet, but I think it will come.
Well, the Wolfman, yeah, definitely was amazing. And I actually partied with Bella Lugosi's grandson one time at in
What?
Hollywood.
I bet that was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and on his arm right here, he had a little
But
tattoo. It said little baby amp. It was a vampire, little baby flying with diapers, had little wings on it.
fantastic.
Said baby
God,
vamp underneath it.
Rooster, I mean, does he still live in Hollywood, does he?
Yes.
Right, okay. Well, you're not based in Hollywood, are you? You're not in LA.
No, I am actually in Idaho for right now.
Ah, you're in Idaho. Because we're coming over to do Worcester, Massachusetts, and New York in at the end of April.
Oh wow, that'd be awesome. That'd be great.
Yeah, we love New York, and then we're over to Los Angeles and Las Vegas in when are we doing that? That'll be in November, early November, and then the talk is to put us on tour. Go to Texas.
Now, are you doing putting this all together yourself, or do you actually have a label that's
No, we work we
putting this
work with
together for you?
we work with various American promoters. Basically, people get in touch with us and they just say, "Do you fancy playing here?" And then we go from there, and we go, "Yeah,
Hell
pretty
yeah.
much." I mean,
for you.
it's the same in the UK, really. We've got a really good following here. So, I mean, it's completely different audiences. It's really weird because in the UK, we're followed by all the old punk rockers.
Yeah, yeah.
In America, it's sort of like death rockers and horror punks. Same as, I mean, we're really big in Mexico as well. We're really
That's
popular.
awesome.
We're doing the
Hey,
day. We've done the Day of the Dead twice. Looks like we're going back there on the Halloween as well, on the
that's
31st,
sweet.
and then we're going into LA.
Well, you know what? That makes it though quite um how can diverse. Being from out there and it's all punk rock. They come in here and having a different group of people. That still love your
It's
music.
brilliant. Well,
It's
well, well,
pretty
Europe.
actually awesome.
Well, thank you. But Europe
You're
again
reaching a
is
lot of
quite.
your range reaches a lot of people.
Yeah,
So that's
I
good.
would definitely say it's like Europe as well. When we play sort of places like we played Austria last year, we played all over Europe. It's all full of goth rockers, which are
Yeah.
great. It's a massive range of ages as well. It's superb. I mean, we absolutely love it. Seems that when we've hit another wave of popularity, it's really weird. I mean, people have described it as the English Misfits, but we don't. We don't really listen to the Misfits, and the same as the Damned. We compared with them a lot, but they're not a major influence on us.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
all basically do our own stuff. And if we sound like other people, then it's purely coincidental. It's certainly not deliberate.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you got your own sound, so don't worry about it. You don't sound like anybody else like I've ever heard before. So I think you should just stick
That's
with what you
brilliant.
guys have been
Well,
doing.
Rooster,
You guys
I
are
really,
unique.
I need you to get this new album, and I think I need you to go on and tell me what you think about it.
Oh, I will. I will. As soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna be on it. I promise. I'm actually
Okay,
excited. I'm excited. So you said that
you're gonna like it.
I know
It's
I'm gonna
hard to get.
love it. I know I'm gonna love it.
Rooster, do you want to meet the rest of the band?
Yeah, sure. I
Okay,
love
right.
to.
Okay, they're in the rehearsal studio. So if I can show you, I'll show you.
Holy shit.
This is where we are.
That's
Can you see
nice.
all this?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Hell
Well,
yeah.
this isn't actually the studio. This
No,
is
no.
basically the room. This is basically the room where we're all in. Uh, if you'll have a look here, look, it's a
Oh
bit like The Shining. Rooster
yes, it is. The shiny.
looks like The Shining.
Folks,
You'll
we're
probably
going into the twilight zone.
hey, that's another big influence. The '60s one with Rod Sterling.
Oh, I
'50s and
love it.
'60s.
Yes, that's the one I love.
That's the one I love. Yeah, I'm
Those are
watching
perfect.
it.
Those
I
shows were
watch it
perfect.
all the time. I watch it all the time. He's superb. Absolutely love it. They're my favourites actually because I love black and white horror.
Yes, me too. I love black and white comedies as well. I'm a big Laurel and Hardy fan.
I I know that, Rooster. Right, hold on. Can you hear them? They're probably
Yep.
blasting away. Here we go. I'll show you them actually. I won't be able to hear you, but I'll just show you them.
Ah, there they are. Ah, there they are. The boys get their shit on. Hell yeah. And what's his name? What's his name? Guitars. The bassist. You get some boys. Ah, look at here go. You little show off. Look at that. That's a nice guitar. Yeah. Hell yeah.
There you go, Rooster.
Yeah, yeah.
You've been the first person to hear a new Screaming Dead song written by this man here, Baz Clark.
Hey,
Hey,
so,
look.
mate.
Cheers.
Yeah, you know,
Pleasure to meet
yeah, that's
you.
the first. Well, we've been practicing a while, but it's pretty new, isn't it?
It's coming together brilliantly. That's Baz is the one maestro. This is Hubert, the drummer.
Pleasure to meet you.
Rooster.
Cheers.
All right, Mazzy.
How you doing? You all right?
Right on, bud. Pleasure to meet you. Good job on guitar. Yeah, good job, man.
Nice one, man.
Yeah, he's superb. Right, Rooster, I'm going to leave the boys to it. I'll carry on talking.
That was awesome. Thank you. That was a treat.
There you go, Rooster. That's an exclusive, that is, for you. Okay? We've been hammering away at that tonight.
You saw it firsthand, folks, on the Rooster Show, The Screaming Dead.
You hear it.
Awesome.
You heard it live for the first time. You can't live in fear. That's a song with a homage a little bit to what's the thing? You can't live in fear. We pinched the line from Ghost Rider. You know, with Nicolas Cage.
Yes. I'm a big Nicolas Cage fan. I like him.
Yeah,
He's
the Ghost Rider.
the Ghost Rider's awesome.
So there they are. I don't know what that sounded like on the show. I hope that came across all right.
Honestly, I didn't hear a darn thing.
It was probably that,
I was faking the funk. I was just dancing, just faking the funk.
Good lad.
I was watching the rhythm on the guitarist for a while.
He's
right.
I'm
a guitarist, so I was watching his strumming, so I got the rhythm down.
Do you like the English? Do you like the English rock band Motorhead?
Yes, I do like Motorhead.
Well,
yes, I do.
Guitarist the Motorhead. His name was Wurzel. He's dead now. God rest his soul. He really liked the Screaming Dead, and Mazzy, who I just showed you, our guitarist, was actually in a band with him.
Wow, that's awesome.
So that's yet another local person, another Cheltonian, was Wurzel from Motorhead, and he taught Mazzy a lot of how to play. So this is why Mazzy's so good. Mazzy's got a very similar style to Steve Jones out the Pistols and Johnny Thunders.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's good history. Hey, okay, I got an interesting question here. So what okay, wait, let me rephrase this. You know, a lot of people have people that you can work good together on stage. Do you have bands there that you don't work well with?
Well, no, we pretty much, Rooster, we pretty much try to get on with everybody. I mean, I think the scene is too small to actually fall out with people. The only bands we wouldn't like is when you get me to band with an ego. Luckily, we haven't come across many of those, you know.
That's good.
It's when they start acting like they're rock stars or something like, you know. I mean, just be
Yeah,
humble
yeah.
at all times. Be humble, Rooster. That's the only way to be.
Yes, it is. Humble. That's it. All right, man. Oh, so is there anybody that you would like to thank for your successful far in the band?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mum and dad. Rooster,
You know,
yes,
a big amen to you. Good job for saying that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love you, mom and dad.
People. Well, yeah, they're both gone now, but yeah, massive, brilliant people. I mean, I probably gave them a lot of kittens nightmares when I used to turn up with blonde, spiky hair, ginger spiky hair, and everything like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, credit to them for putting up with that.
Oh yeah, respect. Right on, buddy. Well, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everything you've done so far, man. I appreciate you guys' music. Where can they find your guys' music at?
Yeah. You go play Ride with the Dead, and in America, we will be seeing you soon, Rooster. Hope you can catch us.
Yes, sir. So people can find your music over on YouTube, Spotify,
Yeah,
what iTunes, everywhere, or what?
we're everywhere. We're on everything. You just put Screaming Dead into Google, and we come up everywhere. But
Sounds
yeah,
good.
we're on Spotify. As I say, I keep saying it, but that's the album to get. If you want to check out what we really sound like now live, that is bang on what we're like.
Gotcha, brother. And I thank you so much, man. Thank you for your time today, and appreciate you. And anytime you want to do another one, just hit me up. But I'm always here for
Oh,
you
I
guys.
certainly will, Rooster. It's been really enjoyable. Thank God we finally got it together.
Thank you. Yes, sir. I'm glad.
Thank
Maybe
God. I
we
was like panicking like mad, thinking, Christ, we've let you down again, you see.
don't worry
But,
about it. You're
but we haven't.
wonderful. You've been
All right,
brilliant.
Rooster,
Thank you, Sam.
you take care, brother.
You take care of yourself, and I appreciate you. Much
No
love and
problem.
respect.
Appreciate
Cheers.
everything you've done. I'd just like to say a big thank you to Mike Louis for who's going to be
Yeah.
putting us on in New York, Veronica for LA, and Mark Gallows for Los Angeles, and Steve Jennings as well for Mexico City. We got look, you've got a lot of great people out there in America, and I love you to bits.
Wonderful. Thank you. You heard it, folks. The Screaming Dead. This is Sam, and I appreciate you once again. More rock, less cock here on the Rooster Show. Till next time, my folks. Thank you, bud. Take care.
Cheers, Rooster.
Cheers.
See you later, buddy. Bye.
Started out some time ago. It was cold and the light was low. A young girl's up was on the line. She was dolled up to the nines. Bad plates out on the street. Can't trust no one you meet. We gotta be somewhere clean and warm. Somewhere good we brought home. Started out just to impress. Ended up just a pretty mess. Started out just to impress. Ended up just a pretty mess. Oh. He was rich, he was debonair. From a place not far from there. So suave and so refined. No one knows what's in his mind. In a room can't hear the cries. I'm taken for the prize. There's a mirror right by his side. Jekyll turned into Mr. Hyde. Started out just to impress. Ended up just a pretty mess. Started out just to impress. Ended up just a pretty mess. Oh Lord, have mercy. Door was open and the scene was set. The same things that they won't forget. A marriage body's lying on a bed.